Passage number 8 start. Short facts of the case are that the respondent number 1 had filed a suit against the petitioner and respondent number 2 for declaration specific performance of a verbal agreement and cancellation of gift mutation number 250 attested on 30/9/1994 in respect of the landed property detailed in the heading of plaint hereinafter to be referred as the sweet land. According to the averments of plaint, the sweet land was owned by the respondent number 1 who alienated the same to the respondent number 2 by way of gift with some conditions. It was further averred in the plaint that subsequently respondent number 2 transferred a portion of the sweet land to the petitioner. It was the respondent plaintiff's case that as the respondent number 2 has refused to give him the sweet land back, therefore he has filed the instant suit against him as well as against the petitioner. The suit was contested by the petitioner by filing his written statement wherein he pleaded that he has purchased portion of the sweet land from the respondent number 2 through deed executed on 24/12/2003 for sale consideration of rupees 50 lakh. Case record reveals that the respondent number 1 during pendency of his suit moved an application before the trial court for deletion of the petitioner's name who was defendant number 2 from the column of defendants for his being an unnecessary party to the suit. This application was allowed by the London Trial Court on 19/12/2006 and then petitioner's name was deleted from the suit as defendant. Record further shows that thereafter on 20/6/2007 the respondent number 1 plaintiff and respondent number 2 defendant compromised with each other as a result of suit of the respondent number 1 was decreed as paid for on 20/6/2007. This decree was assailed by the petitioner through an application under section CPC. This application was dismissed by the London Trial Court on 15/12/2011. Petitioner impugned the dismissal of his application in appeal, but that too was dismissed by an London Appellate Court via judgment and decree dated 28/1/2013. Hence, the instant revision petition. Arguments heard and record gone through thorough and careful examination of the record would reveal that in the plaint the respondent number 1 plaintiff has averred that the respondent number 2 after getting the sweet land from him had transferred with possession portion in the sweet land to the petitioner. In reply to the averments of plaint, the petitioner took up the plea that he has purchased some of the sweet land from the respondent number 2 through sale deed dated 24/12/2003 for consideration. In order to prove such plea, the petitioner produced and examined 7 witnesses. He himself appeared as PW4 and deposed that he had purchased the sweet land through sale deed XPW4/1 against a sum of rupees 50,000 which is in his possession and over which he has raised construction etc. Scribe of the deed appeared before the court as PW2 and supported the deed. XPW 411 Muhammad Zada appeared before the court as PW5 and deposed that in his presence the respondent number 2 had received as 50,000 from the petitioner. Likewise, Mir was a marginal witness of the deed. XPW 4-1 appeared before the court as PW6. He also supported the alienation of sale made by the respondent number 2 in favor of the petitioner. Full stop and close.